What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, we're going to be discussing future DLC maps, that is for DLC 2, 3, and 4, as we already know DLC 1 is Waysons. We've seen gameplay, so we're going to move on to DLC 2, 3, and 4. I'm pretty sure Jake Fully sort of made a video like this today, so I'll definitely leave a link to his channel in the description, but we're going to talk about future DLC maps based on what we saw from Black Ops 2, and then that will obviously cover new locations, new maps, well, the same thing really, but new characters. Most importantly, just like I said, based on what we saw before, we're going to talk about if we will see Origins characters continuing through the whole cycle, when we'll see new characters, what DLC that will be, and the possibility of seeing another sort of revised character form or crew like we saw with Origins from Black Ops 2. So again, check out Jake Fully. For this video, let's try to hit 65 likes. You guys, again, are insane with the likes. Yesterday, Christmas Eve, we hit our like goals. Our like goals were 55 likes for 2 videos, and we hit both of those. And then one of the videos, we hit 70 likes, which are our like goal, and we actually got to 170 likes. 100 likes more than our like goal. Freaking mind-blowing. So if we can hit 65 likes for this video, that would be insane. That would be fine. But for the other video, holy crap, that's crazy. 170 likes. It's insane. Really, thank you guys. But let's get started here with talking about the future DLC maps for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, to really get into this, we have to go back to Black Ops 2 Zombies, the DLC maps, and really understand what they did. So if you guys didn't know, the Origins characters will actually be starring within Waysons for DLC 1, and they will be continuing, obviously, from sort of the secondary flagship map of Black Ops 3 Zombies, which obviously was the giant featuring the Origins characters as well. And they're basically continuing through this storyline of Black Ops 3. Now, if you go back to Black Ops 2, you have to think about Transit. So Transit, they started out with, the Misty crew, the Russman, and Stuhlinger, and whoever the last guy was, Marlton. And through DLC 1 for Die Rise, this the second map, a part of the storyline for those characters, they continue with the same characters. DLC 1 and sort of the flagship map, they had the same characters. Same thing with Black Ops 3. Although the Giant isn't necessarily a flagship map, it sort of is within storyline elements. It's the flagship storyline map. Let's be honest there, because the Origins characters, that's like the main storyline. The Shadows of Evil crew was just a little spin-off as well, but they decided to do it for the first one. But DLC 1 and then DLC 0, if you want to call it, same characters for Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. Now, if you move on to DLC 2, things switched up a bit. Now, this is where we're going to go only to Black Ops 2, because obviously for Black Ops 3, we don't know about DLC 2, 3, and 4, because obviously that's why we're sort of talking about this, and that's why we're going back to Black Ops 2. But if you want to go back to Black Ops 2, DLC 2 was Mob of the Dead, and obviously we saw a whole new crew, a whole new sort of generation of characters, and as we know now, it's a different storyline, a separate storyline that relates back to Shadows of Evil. Now, that's actually pretty insane. That may relate to something even crazier within a whole nother universe of Black Ops 3 Zombies, a whole nother storyline. But you have to think now, for DLC 2, Black Ops 2, they had new characters, a new storyline, a new universe. Same thing may in fact happen for Black Ops 3. Usually Treyarch has these tendencies of doing this over and over again for different maps, different games, and they bring back the same sort of style, the same sort of consistency, if you want to call it, within these zombie maps. And I think for DLC 2, there's a good chance, especially because we saw new characters back with Black Ops 2 DLC 2, Black Ops 3 DLC 2, probably we'll see new characters, a whole new universe, a new storyline, separate to anything we've ever seen so far. It may just be a short spin-off, or it may lead something into even further and even crazier, like we saw with Mob of the Dead that led into Shadows of Evil. Now, moving on, DLC 3, again, we saw the return of the Origins characters. Black Ops 2, we saw the return of the Misty crew, with Buried, obviously, and that was like the last time we saw them. DLC 3 for Black Ops 3, we must sort of assume, because of that we will see, again, the Origins characters return. So the Origins characters would star in DLC 0, 1, and 3. Just like Black Ops 2, the regular Marlton crew, they starred in DLC 0, 1, and 3. Same sort of style. Now, DLC 4 is really weird. What happened to DLC 4 is that for Black Ops 2, you had these older characters from Black Ops 1, and they sort of were revamped in a way, and now that we know they're a different universe, but before we just thought it was like a younger version of these characters, which they are a younger version, but it's a whole different universe. Now, for DLC 4 for Black Ops 3, what would we go back to? There's nothing really we would go back to other than potentially Marlton and Misty and Russman and Stuhlinger in their younger age. So we would actually see their point of view before the rockets launched, before the lava for DLC 4 for Black Ops 3. Now, obviously, that would sort of be lackluster for us because we are, at least according to the community, we really didn't like those characters. But with the storyline and how everything was working out with the DLCs between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, that's like the most logical thing they can actually do. Because there's really nothing else that they would be able to create unless they do like Samantha as a playable character or Maxis or something insane like that. But as of now, I really think if they want to continue with the same sort of consistency between the DLC maps, then it would make sense for them to go back to the Stuhlinger crew and remake those characters, potentially a different universe of them or a younger version of them, just something insane with that. That would be pretty cool as well. But as of now, we don't really know yet, so we'll have to see. And that's really it for the DLC maps. Again, what would I say, 65 likes? That'll be crazy if we can hit it. And I'll see you guys later.